Mount Fuji, a mountain that has continued to fascinate people since ancient times. With this beautiful mountain in the background, the Port of Shimizu has long supported people's lives as hub of transport. The port is now undergoing drastic changes and continues its evolution as Japan's gateway to the world. The Port of Shimizu boasts extensive links with many parts of the world through its core North American and European freight routes, as well as the routes that connect Shimizu with China and Korea, and Southeast Asian countries that are currently undergoing rapid development. Through the Port of Shimizu, many of Japan's leading globally oriented companies ship their products, such as automobile parts, motorbikes, musical instruments, and plastic models to destinations around the world. Located approximately in the center of Japan, the Port of Shimizu enables cargoes to be delivered within 24 hours to any domestic destinations, from the north to the south. Due to this convenient accessibility to most parts of Japan, many Japanese companies have chosen the Port of Shimizu as the port for their imports and have obtained their logistic centers in the vicinity of the port. In fact, more than 60% of Japan's population is concentrated within 300 kilometers radius of Port of Shimizu, and this area produces over 70% of Japan's GDP. The Port of Shimizu is situated as the very center of this huge market. The Port of Shimizu plays a multifaceted role. The port has zone of handling container cargoes, a zone for handling liquefied natural gas, wood chips, grains, frozen fish, and other types of freight. A coastal industrial zone where factories are located. And pleasant waterfront park open to the public. Container cargo handling is carried out in the area from Sodeshi Container Terminal to the Shin-Okitsu Container Terminal. In 2013, a second berth was opened at the Shin-Okitsu International Container Terminal. This earthquake-resistant terminal now spans 700 meters in total length, with two 50-meter-deep berths, built side by side and equipped with 5 high-performance gantry cranes. This terminal now has ability to accommodate 2 large container ships at the same time, which means drastic increase in its container handling capacity. The terminal is highly efficient as it allows transshipment of cargoes at the same wharf. As a next step, reclamation of the Okitsu Wharf area is planned, including the construction of 2 additional berths. The result will be a huge terminal with total length of 1,200 meters and 4 side-by-side berths. This high-standard container terminal, upon completion, will greatly enhance the efficiency of logistics services. In this way, the Port of Shimizu ensures smooth and quick container movement and contributes to the reducing logistic costs. The Port of Shimizu continues evolving in order to meet users' needs. For example, the Logistic Information Network System enables quick movement to containers into and out of the yard, thus minimizing the waiting time at the gate and achieving the drastic reduction in lead time. Connected to the CNAX, this system also allows information sharing and centralized custom clearance handling, thus considerably simplifying this time-consuming process. In this way, users are assured of higher efficiency in logistic operations, which require much less time and energy. The effort to enhance users' convenience is not new to the Port of Shimizu. In 1970, the Port of Shimizu became the first port in Japan to offer container handling services 24 hours a day. The port accepts export and import cargoes for custom clearance on weekdays and weeknights, and also during working hours on Saturday to flexibly meet changes in shipping schedules. Various measures are taken to become the preferred choice of shippers, including the discount in harbor dues, a reduction in wharfage, and other incentive programs offered to ocean-going container ships that regularly call at the port. Under the International Convention of the Safety of Life at Sea, the Port of Shimizu ensures maximum security by exercising strict entry and exit control at the gate of its wharves. The Port of Shimizu also boasts excellent accessibility to and from land routes. For example, National Route 1 that runs between Tokyo and Osaka is directly accessible from the gate of the port. The Shimizu interchange on the Tomei Expressway is only 3 kilometers away. Also, the new Shin-Tomei Expressway has resulted in a drastic reduction in traffic congestion. With these expressways, each of which can serve as an alternative route in case of emergency, the Port of Shimizu ensures outstanding transport efficiency. In addition, the Chubu-Oran Expressway upon completion will significantly reduce transportation time to Yamanashi and Nagano prefectures from Port of Shimizu when compared to the Port of Yokohama or the Port of Nagoya. With these transportation advantages, the Port of Shimizu enables users to reduce transportation costs and, more importantly, be part of meaningful effort to reduce CO2 emissions and thus prevent global warming. Leading a nation in disaster preparedness, Shizuoka Prefecture was among the first to take measures against earthquakes and tsunamis. As a port in Shizuoka Prefecture, the Port of Shimizu also placed special emphasis on crisis management, thereby minimizing the disruption of logistic services in case of disaster. The Port of Shimizu serves not only as an international trade port, but also as a gateway for tourists. This port is now drawing increasing attention as a port where Mount Fuji, a World Cultural Heritage Site, looks most beautiful. The Hinode Wharf, which is 12 meters deep and 480 meters long, can comfortably accommodate a large passenger ship. Occasionally, welcome events are held at the port where citizens interact with foreign tourists arriving by passenger ship. In this way, efforts are underway to promote the port as a venue of various friendship activities. Mount Fuji, a beautiful mountain known as the symbol of Japan, and Ganji cranes that are artificial yet naturally blend with the landscape. At the Port of Shimizu, public-private efforts are underway for coordination of colors across the premises. With a view of maintaining and further enhancing its attractive landscape with Mount Fuji in the background, the Port of Shimizu is the only port in Japan that has Ganji cranes painted in aquatic blue and white. As you have seen, the Port of Shimizu offers countless benefits to users. With its focus on harmony with the natural environment and outstanding accessibility that helps users reduce logistic costs and contribute to reduce CO2 emissions, as well as its full commitment to disaster preparedness. The Port of Shimizu continues to advance confidently into the future.